All right, so I'm here with John Finguerra, the president of TCI. John, thank you for taking time out of your day to speak with me today.
Robert, I appreciate you taking the time to speak with me. I really appreciate the opportunity.
So John, I'm really excited to speak with you. I know that there's a lot of new things happening at TCI, a lot of new services that you have to offer your clients and other businesses in Hampton Roads. And I know a fair amount about TCI, having spoken with you and learned quite a bit about the company the past several months. But for those watching this that aren't familiar with TCI, can you just tell us real quick, who is TCI and what is it that you all do?
TCI is a full spectrum technology provider. Originally, we had started out in the phone business, but through great hires, great portfolio, we're doing managed IT services. We're doing access control, security, and surveillance services, as well as our regular communications, whether that be premises-based or cloud-based communication systems.
Okay, great. Thank you for sharing that. And I know TCI has been around for, I think it is about 38 years now, and has a very solid reputation here in the Hampton Roads community and throughout the state of Virginia. And I know that you have relationships with hundreds of businesses across the state. And I understand that recently you decided to go through a reimagination process. So can you tell us, what exactly led to you wanting to reimagine your brand? What factors did you take into consideration, and why did you decide that there was a need to reimagine your business?
A lot of times we had added these other additional products and services to our portfolio, and it was probably the least known thing from our customer perspective, because they've always known us as a phone company provider. So for us, it was, how do we get the word out that we're more than just a phone company? As you alluded to, the company has been around for 38 years. We've made a significant investment in people and resources and training and solutions to do wonderful things in managed IT and access control and security. We just didn't have a great way of telling people that those products and services existed. We reached out to TechArk and sort of explained the situation we were running into with our clients when we would be on site fixing phones, for instance, or deploying new phones. They would often ask us, or we would often let them know that, hey, by the way, we're doing cameras or security or IT. And it came, begrudgingly, it came as a surprise to a lot of our customers that we were doing these other things. And that just led us down the path of engaging with a TechArk to sort of, help us reimagine the TCI business to our current clients, but also to anybody that may be looking for a full spectrum solution provider.
Throughout the reimagination process, what exactly did this entail on your end? What new pieces of collateral or marketing or messaging, what exactly did you have to do in collaboration with TechArk to really help you get this message out?
Well, I think the process, what I could say, was an incredible process. I think you gleaned a lot from me through just having really great branding resources, great marketing resources, to sort of draw out, not only from me, but the team. This was really a collaborative effort of our team and your team working together. We knew all the things we could do. You knew all the things we could do. Now what we had to do is come up with, collateral pieces that really spoke to all the lines of business, the communications, the managed IT, and security. So we wanted to just, for each of those product lines, we wanted to create a collateral piece specifically, but then we wanted one encompassing, message coming not only from our website, but a trifold, right? At the point of interest with our clients, when our technicians or our account managers are out meeting either our current clients or new clients, we needed a piece that really spoke to all the product lines and solutions that we had to bring to our clients. So, we spent a lot of time, getting the intelligence and the look and feel with your team, and we're very happy with the end result.
Thank you. Definitely glad you're happy. Our mission here at TechArk is to delight our customers, so I'm definitely more than happy to hear that you're happy. And in collaboration with you, as you mentioned, we work with you to develop some new pieces of leave behinds, if you will, some tangible collateral. We also helped you develop, I know, a new logo, a new color, new brand guide, of course, a massive new website with all kinds of information that we're going to speak about here in a few minutes, and some ongoing digital marketing campaigns as well. So obviously, TCI has invested a lot in this reimagination. TechArk has spent a lot of time in the reimagination to, help get out this new message to your clients and to the marketplace. So that's all the work that we've been doing. But what is the good news for this for your clients? Like, what does TCI have to offer now that maybe you did not have to offer in these prior 38 years that you've been in business?
Well, yeah, we really put together a team of experts in IT, right? I think most of us are pretty sure they can sort of see whether you are a client of ours or not, the industry is moving towards the cloud. That's more of a sort of a ubiquitous word that most people sort of get a general sense of. And we hire some of the best sort of engineers that can help clients on this digital transformation journey. So a lot of focus on IT, whether we were installing new phone systems or cloud phone system, new infrastructure or cameras, we needed an IT focus because everything touches the network now. Additionally, we had Todd Shoebridge, our sort of subject matter expert, around security, really start to promote his product and services. And again, cameras and surveillance are the newest sort of technology. And again, all of that runs on a network. So really the network is key to most of our engagements, whether it's voice or video or security. So really we wanted to stand up a practice, a managed IT practice that can not only help customers with their IT needs, but communications and security as well under one banner and one sort of source of truth, so to speak. And accountability, that's very key. We don't want finger pointing. We have one accountable team for our clients.
I think it's very admirable that you saw a need to change, to continue to offer your clients the standard of services or the suite of services that they're interested in, and they need to continue to be successful. And it reminds me of this quote I heard just a few days ago, and I think it was by Bill Walsh. And the quote is, "If you don't like change, you'll like irrelevancy even less." Right. And so I think, TCI, you saw this need in the marketplace. You offer stellar phone services to clients, but in order to continue to be relevant and to be a leading company, I think it's a real credit to you and the rest of the team there at TCI that you chose to change, to add new services to your lineup, to invest in training, to invest in maybe some new resources to help support these new services. So just want to commend you. I know change is hard, but ultimately, you're hopefully bettering your business because of it.
Yeah, there's no question, Robert. I mean, it was just certainly something that, it wasn't something we took lightly. Most companies aren't going to entrust their IT service management to you unless they can trust you as a professional. And from there, we're only going to take on product lines and solution sets that we know that we can vet, that we know work well in the business, and that our customers will keep them sort of on the leading edge of both pricing and technology, led by their account managers who are well versed in the solution set that we have developed.
Mm-hmm. And I know you mentioned, now TCI, not only are you offering, a high level of phone services to your clients, but cloud computing, managed IT, physical security, network security, so on and so forth. And obviously, you have this brand new website. So what can you tell us about the new website? Who should visit the new website, and what should they expect to learn if they do take a time out of their day to visit the new site?
Well, I think the website twofold for us promotes really twofold for us. If our existing customers really had any question about who we are, we want to drive them to the website and say, whatever means they've learned of this, whether it was an interaction with one of our account managers, maybe they want to take a little more time to sort of delve into the products and solutions, or somebody that doesn't do business with us today, but would be searching for a managed IT or communications or security, would come to us and know that we could do all of these things under one banner. all of it leads to, ultimately what we want to be able to do for business in the coastal Virginia area is let those customers focus on what they do very well. This is not the time and place for customers to be worried about IT infrastructure and security and things like that. It's a trying time. We want to just have the capability and the responsibility of helping customers be very focused on managed IT services so they can promote and be very focused on what is germane to their business. So,
in speaking with you over the last few months and, working on this new website project with you and, the rebrand overall, one of the things that I have found to be very interesting is, TCI has gone from, maybe offering only being known as just a phone company to offering this full suite of services. And, from my perspective, that sounds to me like you have a real advantage, and your clients would have a real advantage working with you, because kind of as you mentioned a few minutes ago, you can now be like a one-stop shop for all of their technology needs, rather than a company having to have a different IT vendor, a different phone service company, a different cloud computing company, so on and so forth. And I know TCI really enjoys and is passionate about, and I think it's almost one of your core values, is to really customize your solutions to your clients. And so, not necessarily a one size fits all, but you want to learn what challenges that customer is facing, and then you design that solution around them. So, given the fact that you have insights into how so many businesses operate and the challenges they face across all these different services that you offer, what are some of the most common issues that you see that companies are facing, and how is TCI able to solve those?
Well, it's a great, some of the things we want to try to help customers are elasticity, right? So customers can be elastic in one of two ways. They can be growing rapidly, and hopefully not, but shrink rapidly. And a lot of the products and services that we have in place today allow that elasticity to occur. If you thought you were going to have to be 50 people tomorrow, you bought 50, but maybe you're only 30 or 20 or whatever the number is. We want to be able to right size, solutions to our customers given their state today. All the products and services allow customers to grow into them, but only pay for what they're using. And I think that's a really fundamental shift from companies like Microsoft and Google. And I hate to use their names in general, but that's where most companies struggle with buying products and services that may be more than they need today. But in today's world, we get our relationship with those providers allow us to just promote and support, companies at their precise moment in time, and we can grow with them or shrink with them as needed. And I think that's important. I think companies, I don't want companies to have to feel they have to pay for things that they're not going to use today just because they want the capacity to do it in the future. And I think that's a great thing, is our solutions are customizable given, where customers are today. And we want to be agile and elastic and really accountable to them so that we can really take them, through their hopefully growth phases.
But are there specific industries that you found that TCI has really been able to help, or that maybe that you've been able to see great success with customizing solutions for?
Yeah, I think we have some really strong vertical industry expertise in medical and in legal, and professional services, accounting, and things of that nature. As well, I know it's a broad approach, but small to mid-sized business, right? Here's a business owner that may have an office manager, and they're trying to figure out who to partner with. Law firms have practice administrators. Medical organizations have practice leaders, and they're responsible managerial to, engaging in companies like us. So, we can become, again, a single source provider, knowing that we have a broad portfolio. We don't sell one product or one service, and we can do that. So service industry for sure, medical industry for sure, and small to mid-sized business where we may be dealing specifically with an owner of a small business, and that we can just bundle everything in a very cost-assured, budget-friendly program that we've developed internally.
Great. Just a couple more questions. I want to make sure that you have that I make the best use of your time. So two final questions for you. Yeah. The first one would be, I know, you in particular and the team there at TCI has put a lot of time and energy and resources into the reimagination, to, invest in a brand new website, to add some new digital marketing platforms to your portfolio, so on and so forth. So what are you most looking forward to now that, sort of this reimagination phase one of it at least is kind of in the books and we're ready to move forward into Q4 and the rest of, or in 2022, of course. What are you most looking forward to for TCI?
Well, I think we've started to see it. Again, the process that we went through, and our team was very, very interested in the whole process. For us, it's, we really are anxious to people to come to the website now and learn about those products and services. I think we have a platform that we're very proud of. I think the team is very proud of, is certainly ready to evangelize its existence, with the new tcinow.com domain that we collaboratively came up with, which I think is a great domain because it's who we are today. It wasn't who we were 38 years ago. So, we're really blessed to be able to have something that we're proud to showcase. And we really appreciate TechArk for leading us on this reimagining journey because, we're real happy about what that end result is. I think it tells a great story for us. It really articulates our value proposition for our clients. And I hope our clients feel that, we've made an investment in them and that, maybe new logos or new clients that may not have done business with us can see some of the references that we've been getting. And a lot of them speak to the journey of, we've known you more than just a phone company. We just needed to memorialize that in some form or fashion. And TechArk was incredibly helping us navigate that process. And
well, on behalf of the over 100 team members that we have here, I can definitely say we all enjoyed working on your project in particular as well. The one final question I had for you is particularly about just the website process that you went through with us. TechArk, we are able to help businesses in a variety of ways to improve their online presence, be that websites or software or digital marketing or Google ads, so on and so forth. With you, we really worked quite heavily on the website in the rebrand, and we're starting to get into the ongoing digital marketing campaigns now that the new website is launched. But to anybody watching this that's considering rebuilding their website and maybe refreshing their website, can you tell us a little about what did you learn throughout that process that you might want to share to other CEOs that are interested or even thinking about developing a new website with TechArk?
Well, it may seem at first blush a very daunting task, but I think the methodology in which you took me through, you just have to trust the process, right? I think you were all the experts, and you really put me at ease, through the process of gleaning what I knew, what our team knew, what we wanted to say, right? So, if somebody was sort of trying to figure out whether or not it was something they needed to do, I could certainly say that our partnership with TechArk delivered the outcome that we needed. We were, again, we were never ambivalent about our opportunity to work with you, but we were going, how much is this effort going to take us, and what is the outcome? And I think we've invested heavily. You all invested heavily, and I think both companies are proud of it. So at the end of the day, just trust the process. Trust that somebody that just sort of we dip in their toes in this knows that you all know what you're doing. So trust TechArk to get you to where you ultimately want to be from an outcome perspective. We had we had not done a very good job organizationally, and we're sort of a little cautious, maybe not the right word, but sort of weighing what does this mean to us? And, we couldn't be happier with the end result. And that is just really because the methodology which you employ will draw out not only, what we think of our own company, but what other companies should think of us as an organization. And again, trust the process.
Yeah, wonderful to hear that. At TechArk, we've invested a lot of time and energy in solidifying our processes so we can ensure that the end result not only results in a website that performs properly, of course, but ultimately a website that delights our client and sets you up for success in the coming years. So John, thank you again for your time. It was great to see you, and I look forward to visiting the website myself and continuing to see TCI grow and flourish over the next several years.
Well, again, I can't thank you, Robert, you and your team enough. And go to tcinow.com. Just take a look at, I know you've enjoyed the work, and, just continue to see it grow. And as we continue to refine it, make it look better, make sure the information is up to date. It is a process, but it is something, an investment in a partnership that really has really helped us tremendously. So thank you and your team, Robert.
Thank you, John.